Yeah.
at
Yeah.
the beginning of my career, um, I worked with guys at the end of their career, like Bobo Brazil and Bearcat Wright and the Great Malenko, all these guys. So I got to meet so many guys, and then it was Dusty and the Dick Murdochs and all that. Then after that was Barry Windhams, and then the Shawn Michaels and our Kurt Hennings. Pretty cool. I got to work with everybody. I was blessed.
Man, that's crazy. So, like, you work with like the Great Malenko and everything?
Yes, yeah,
Wow,
and both of his sons.
that's awesome. Dean and Joe, right?
Yeah, Jody.
Yep. I loved Dean Malenko when I was a kid. He was one of my favorites.
Yeah, he was badass.
He was bad.
He's
So
not doing too
Boris,
well right now. He's got Parkinson's, I think, and
Mhm.
but he's maintaining. He's still doing his stuff, but uh, you know, we're
he
all
works.
getting old.
Yeah, he's staying busy. I think still in AEW and everything. I
Yes,
believe, isn't he?
yes. I
Yeah,
think he's got a good spot. I think
yeah.
he's locked in with AEW.
It's funny because he was always the Iceman in WCW, and in ECW is like the shooter and stuff like that. But then you hear from behind the scenes how funny he is as a person. Like he
Oh
comes up,
yeah, he was a great guy. Yeah,
yeah,
badass in the ring. He was old school. The old school mentality, the kayfabe, and you know, back then, uh, now it's sports entertainment. Well, back then in this late '70s and the early '80s when I started, people didn't know if it was a shoot or a work.
yeah,
They still believed, and then Vince brought it. WrestleManias and all that, and I was lucky to be on WrestleMania 9, which was very cool for me.
yeah. You were right up. You were in one of the most monumental matches of that one, actually.
Well,
Wasn't it?
one of them,
Yeah,
Giant Gonzalez and Undertaker, which Gonzalez couldn't work a lick. He was not a great worker, but his size, he was almost 8 foot tall, and I was his personal assistant for 3 years around the world, which is pretty cool. And to be in WrestleMania 9, which is a big WrestleMania, they're
right.
just doing a lot of they've been showing it a lot lately, saying it was one of the better WrestleManias, Caesar's Palace in Las Vegas. Pretty
Yeah,
cool.
and like yeah, they had that documentary, and WWE presented a
Yes.
documentary on it,
Yeah, they really pushed it big.
which got a lot of
And I
interest.
was right in the middle of it, thank goodness.
Right in the middle, right down the middle.
Right, Daddy? That's what's keeping me busy. ECW's still got the cult like following. I can't believe I'm almost working well, Dominic, I'm almost working every weekend for the last 3 years.
Wow.
It's crazy. It's not because I was an international referee and refereed matches, in Japan with Flair and Fujinami and covers of Japanese magazines, the largest sports magazine in Japan. There's Giant Gonzalez. Uh, 65,000 people at the Tokyo Dome, Fujinami and Flair. It's not because of that, because I'm working every weekend. It's because of ECW, because of Van Dam and Sabu.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, that's the neat thing too. It's like I go back and I see clips of ECW just on X or social media or anything like that. I just saw one of you and Rob together like Heatwave 2000, and you're cutting a promo in front of Rob, and Rob just standing there like this, and you're cutting a promo. You're like all over there with so much energy and stuff like that, and it just made me think, just man, wrestling. I mean, I think wrestling's really good right now, but wrestling ECW, it just had. If you wanted edge and underground and that whole kind of identity, ECW had it all together, and it just felt like such a hot, great product at that time. That was like something really, really special. So I completely understand how you're still getting work off of all that.
Yeah, it's because of ECW.
Yeah, right. So it's been good stuff. Oh, Ryan Brown just gave us a good super chat here. Thanks for the $10. He says, Fonzie, you may not remember me. I met you and Sandman at an indie show. After the show, you and Sandman came over and asked me how much I enjoyed the show. Took a picture with me. Thank you. So how about that, Ryan? Cool stuff. Thanks for sharing that.
Hey, thanks, Ryan Daddy.
Yeah, yeah, that's awesome.
It's
I know
because of
Sandman.
people like Ryan that love the business as much as I do came to see a show. It wasn't an ECW show; it was probably an after show or
Mhm.
indie show, whatever. And get a the fans are so cool. I've met so many cool people all over the freaking world, especially in the Northeast and stuff. People are so cool.
Oh yeah.
Thanks, guys, for treating me and put me over all the time.
Oh, 100%. Fonz, you make it easy though. You're such a nice guy, and it's just like, and you're like such a great personality to have in all of wrestling, and it's really cool. And
Thanks, Dominic, for
you're
saying
well,
that.
and like I said, it just I warmed my heart seeing you at the cauliflower alley and getting the Hall of Fame induction, and what people had to say about you, and how everybody just cheered for you. Everybody just, it was, you could tell everybody loved Fonzie. He got one of the biggest pops of the whole show. So it
I
was
can't
cool.
believe it. Like when I go to this company, I'm going to Cleveland on the 18th. Um, this Friday, I'm in Kissimmee,
Mhm.
Florida for CCW, which is exploding. They're like, it's like a new territory. They run like they're due to run 100 shows this year
Wow,
in
wow,
Florida.
that's
They're doing
wild.
outstanding. They draw from 500 to 1,000 people. It's crazy what they're doing. I work with them, and I work with AIW in Cleveland. Once a month, I go up there. So I forgot what I was saying, but all right, continue. I forgot what I was saying.
No, we were just talking about how big of a reaction you got at the cauliflower alley
Oh
club.
yeah, so when I do these shows, I get a reaction. I don't know if it's uh, but I've been going to Cleveland for like 4.5 years, almost 5 years. And I still get a reaction when I go out there. That we get an ECW chant, a Fonzie chant is crazy.
That's
It's
awesome.
crazy how they respect. The fans put me over. Thank you,
Yeah.
everybody.
Yes. Ryan added too that when he met you, he says he's in a wheelchair and you both got down to his level, he said. So he
Hell
appreciates it.
yeah, Daddy, you're just like us, brother.
That's it. That's it. Uh
Thanks, Ryan. He's so fucking cool. Hopefully, you see you this summer.
yes. I know. If you get a chance, I hear great things about the CCW shows that you got down in Florida. And then my buddy Robert Karpolis, he used to write for WWE. They'd have that Boca Raton Championship Wrestling that they do in
Yes.
Florida too. And so there's some good wrestling going down in Florida happening.
Yeah, a
So
lot of stuff going on, but CCW is the company to work for.
yeah, you can't beat that. That's awesome. That's awesome. Uh, David, he's Gangrel. He's still part of it, right? Is he part of it?
Yeah, I was just with him in Miami at a sold out at let me see. You know what's happening right now? A lot of companies are going into these breweries
Oh,
where they make beer and stuff, but there's a restaurant, a bar, and a brewery where they make, and we're doing big business. Let's see. Oh, it's called the Tank Brewery in Miami. We run that show every first Saturday of the month, and it's been last month was freaking. This last Saturday was spectacular. Sold out. Standing room only. It had to be generous. 500 to 600 people. Everybody enjoyed themselves. They were eating and drinking, had a great time. Sports entertainment at its best. The breweries are on fire.
man, what a cool venue, kind of like atmosphere to have a wrestling show at too. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
and this Friday I'm at this in Kissimmee, Florida. It's right next to Orlando. They had a brewery, and they do the sellout standing room only at a brewery. It's called O Town. It's fantastic. CCW's on fire, Dominic.
That's great. That's awesome to hear. And
And a
yeah,
lot of young talent. And they bring in the name now and then, like Sandman or, I'm always there, but, I'm
yeah.
not a big name, but I am a name. But
Oh,
yeah,
you're me.
they've created their own stars like ECW did.